Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome back. Welcome. We also have a video here that I would love to react to, and it says he was a perfect husband, but something was missing, so I left. What could be missing, guys? Let's find out.
Married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. I left the good guy. He looks at and is like, "That's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us."
Why'd you get divorced?
He's not confident enough for me.
He wasn't confident enough for you? What the does that mean? Who's your ideal man? If you could be with any man in the world, who'd it be?
I haven't found him yet.
You haven't found him yet? Damn, you're so confident. You need a man on Pluto or something.
Trust me, when they get to the point where you're like, "Oh, sugar, I've actually lost a good guy here," then they hit.
But to be honest, women have problems. They'll be the ones to complain that all the good guys are taken, that there are no good men out there, all they left there is trash, this and that. Now you have a good man, you're not complaining. He did the dishes, he did everything, yet you left him. For who? Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
That's when it hits.
That's when it.
Let me tell y'all something, sis. Stop breaking up with your man. If you're married, stop threatening that man with divorce. Every time he do something so small.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
On who?
Zac Efron, Josh Bowman, some celebrity, hot celebrity.
You can't just pick women based on looks. You have to understand a woman's mindset. And if her mindset is modern, you got.
Thank you. This is where the guys get it all wrong. They always go for look, for trophy girlfriend, forgetting the mindset. When they get what they say, they'll start complaining. You're going for look and you want a content of a traditional woman. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't.
Based on her own words, her ex-husband was a perfect man, but she still felt like something was missing. Therefore, she left him. Now she is a single mother navigating the dating scene.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
On who?
Zac Efron, Josh Bowman, some celebrity, hot celebrity.
They don't know you.
You turn that down? Mm-mm. Couldn't do it.
All right, what if it was all the way around? I know what I'm worth. One night with one celebrity doesn't change who I am. So you wouldn't use it?
Even
There's
if I
no
gave
point.
it to you?
No. Because it sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
If your significant other is willing to give you a one night.
You can see it in this man's face, the level of disappointment that he has in his lady's answer. But even through that silent hurt, he gives an authentic answer instead of one that he thinks will also hurt her. So it is clear that this is a good man and he 100% deserves better.
She clearly doesn't respect or value him, but he is the one who is allowing this type of situation to happen. Why is he still around someone who doesn't care about his feelings? She already told him where he stands in her life, but he still believes that he can change her mind, and this is where guys get it wrong. We have to know when we should give up, and we must let it go when we have to. He knows who she is, but he thinks that with time she will change. But I want you guys to understand that when it comes to this level, it's hard to change this dynamic. I found some interesting comments of this video. Let's check them. My wife would never cheat on me. We've been together since 1989 and married for 31 years come this December. This woman just showed her true colors. Wow, what a nice genuine guy. He deserves better. Sorry, brother, but she is most definitely not a keeper, but she is a future runner. Cut her loose now and save yourself the heartache and misery because she's not worth it. Romantic love doesn't exist. Love the person you're with, but don't fall for the fairy tale. Relationship is over. You can see the heartbreak in his face. If this were me, I would walk away from her.
Honest.
Why'd you get divorced?
He's not confident enough for me.
He wasn't confident enough for you? What the does that mean? That would be like the harshest thing any woman would ever say to me. Like, I gotta break up with you, you're not confident enough. Like,
Just imagine getting a divorce for flimsy excuse. How wish they can make divorce more harder for these women to learn their lessons. Just imagine you divorce a good man, or because he don't. I had a friend one time that said she cannot get married to a quiet man. That what she needs a very hard man that is very tough. That she wants a no-nonsense man. I was shocked to hear that. Most women, to be honest, they don't deserve peace in a relationship. Most women don't like a calm, peaceful relationship. They always looking for trouble where there is none. This is sick.
oh, I'm on my period now. Oh my God. If I asked my wife, do you think I'm confident? She'd laugh. That's what she'd do. She'd be like, no, that's why I love you, for your brokenness. I could never be with you. I need to have my self-deprecating little strokes. You need to fuck The Rock or something like that. That's wild. So how do you meet confident men? Farmers only? How do you meet a man? You probably go to the January 6th riots, try to meet a real confident. Who's your ideal man? If you could be with any man in the world, who would it be?
I haven't found him yet.
You haven't found him yet? Damn, you're so confident. You need a man on Pluto or something.
This is the first time I have heard that a woman left her man because he wasn't confident enough. I honestly wasn't expecting it. And this is the difference between the old generation and the new one, because currently we leave relationships like it's nothing. There is no concern of how negatively it will affect the overall family. The funny part is that she is still searching for this imaginary confident Prince Charming, but give it a few more years, reality will show her that he doesn't exist. She should be more realistic. It's really sad to see where we are as a generation and how we view relationships. We should be willing to fight more for our relationship. It would be better for everyone. Women don't need a reason. They just level up when they can.
Married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't going to make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was.
So let me get this straight. She was married for 10 years, strung this man along for 10 years, had children with this man, and knew from the beginning that she didn't want to marry him. Marriage is forever, and it's not temporary, and age is not an excuse in my opinion. But there's more to the story, so continue.
Fighting for me, I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. He looks at and is like, that's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy.
And she says something about finding happiness.
Don't listen to her. It's not okay to leave the good guys. It is not. When you leave the good guys, guess what you meet on the streets? Pharaoh's brothers. That's what you meet on the streets. Don't leave the good guy. She's delusional. She doesn't know what she wants. Don't answer her. Most of all these men don't want peace. Peace is not part of them. They're either looking for trouble or trouble is looking for them. Don't listen to them. Except you don't want peace. She would definitely regret this for the rest of her life.
And not being happy, but she doesn't realize is that a man isn't the one that's going to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. So she should have done a lot of self-work within the relationship, because you can be in a relationship while simultaneously working on yourself. And because she got married at 21, I'm sure she missed out on her hoe phase, and now she's going to be 31 as a single mom out having fun because she missed out on it, as if that's going to be acceptable going into her 40s.
See, you can actually have fun in your marriage. You can actually create happiness wherever you are. Happiness is not anywhere. Happiness is not outside. You can't get happiness outside. Happiness is within. You can create it yourself. You can live the life you want to live with your partner, even in marriage, even with kids.
And basically, she goes on to say how a guy can be a good guy, but not the right guy. But here's my thought process. Okay, first of all, you knew that from the beginning and you're not upfront, or did you communicate that? You wasted 10 years of this man's life where he could have gone out and found someone who appreciated him. But additionally, now it's 10 years later. If she was 21, she's 31 now. So now she's a single mom at 31. And she's about to go on the dating scene and she thinks that's going to be better and that there's good guys still left out there. But this is also what I talk about on this page about these women. They ruin the good guys because now this man is going to go get his heart broken and never be the same ever again, all because she knew from the beginning and couldn't be upfront about it. Like, how sick and twisted do you have to be to make a man a placeholder and have children with him? And so many women in the comments right now are like, oh, this is exactly my situation. I've been married for 11 years and he's such a good guy. And, but he's not for me. Y'all need to stop listening to shitty advice on the internet like that and go into therapy and fight for your marriages and fight for the good men that are out there, because I can promise you that the dating scene is not any better. But not only that, this man is about to get all his shit wrecked when she already knew from the beginning that he wasn't the one. In divorce, he's about to lose half, and who knows his visitation. You know how a lot of women can be with the visitation of their children, and as soon as they're pissed, they give the silent treatment. There's so many things that could happen in divorce that, she didn't consider in the first place? Just despicable. Okay, bye.
After this experience, he is probably feeling used, and it can have a huge impact which could change his views of relationship. And this is another reason more and more guys are becoming smarter when it comes to dealing with their partners. I don't know why she wasn't honest from the start. It seems like he was a placeholder from the beginning, and this is not fair on him. But I am glad she did it. Now he can find someone who deserves his love. She still doesn't know what she lost. She thought that Chads and Tyrone in her DM were willing to play her husband's role, but she was so wrong. After a few years, we will have her posting another video complaining about how men ain't ish. Let's jump into the comment section. Because a lot of women want a wedding, not a marriage. They want a big extravagant show for their friends to see. Like a contest. I'm not happy, so I'm taking half of your stuff. This is just a long way of saying the streets were calling me. It bothers me a lot to hear stories like this, people not being honest with themselves or others, and especially taking good people for granted. One of the worst things you can do to a guy is tell him that everything he did for you for 10 years meant absolutely nothing. Sounds like what my ex-wife did. She even told me the same things. Now she keeps attacking me and interrupting my life.
Trust me, when they get to the point where you're like, oh sugar, I've actually lost a good guy here, then
that's when it hits.
That's when it hits, when you're like, oh actually, I realised I've gone from this guy, I've tried this guy, they're all sort of similar, and I had that one good guy, but I left him because he didn't try it.
Let me tell y'all something, sis. Stop breaking up with your men. If you're married, stop threatening that man with divorce. Every time he do something so small, y'all want to blow it up, be ready to throw the whole nigga away, be ready to throw your whole husband away, knowing good and goddamn well that's the best man that y'all have ever had in your whole lifetime. And then you walk around like your shit don't stink, like you don't come with flaws, like you don't have issues that flow out of your heart. And it's like, come on, man. Y'all on this independent high horse. I had everything before I met him. I had my shit together. But if you were so independent, then you take your single ass over there and you be lonely. Y'all cannot expect for men not to make mistakes, for men not to fuck up. But you talking about somebody who is the foundation of the house, who is your leader, supposed to be your leader. But y'all too busy trying to be independent.
I couldn't agree more, but we all know how they think. They will know the value of the man they had after losing him. Modern women think that there is an abundance of good single men ready to marry them, but after they leave their good men, they will discover the reality of it. Let's check some comments of this video. This lady is on point. Thank you, sis, because I consider myself to be a good man. And it's just like you say it is. Thanks for telling the truth. I'm glad someone understands how I'm feeling. Ma'am, you speak like a traditional woman.
You can't just pick women based on looks. You have to understand a woman's mindset. And if her mindset is modern, you gotta go. Deesn't matter what comes. And you only judge women based upon their actions. Give women in general the benefit of the doubt. And see, a lot of ladies aren't gonna like what I'm about to say, but I say this: look at a woman that even if you're dealing with, assume that she means the best. Assume her heart's in the right place. It doesn't matter. It comes down to your actions.
It depends on what stage of life you are. If you are looking for something casual, you don't have to worry about what he just said. But if you are looking for a woman to build a life with, you must carefully listen to him, because the woman you choose to be your wife will impact your life, which could be positively or negatively.
And your children.
Therefore, make sure you don't overlook the red flags, and make sure that you analyze them properly before taking the big step. Let's see what people are saying about this video. I'm not giving women the benefit of the doubt. I put my faith in my understanding of female nature, teamed with their actions. Too bad, it doesn't matter. Though it's a nice idea.
That's it. The man has just summed it up. If you're looking for a woman, go for content, go for mindset. You can still have a traditional woman and level her to your standard. You can make the best out of her. If you doesn't know how to dress, you can teach her. You can buy things for her, buy fancy clothes for her to dress up and meet up. But when you go for modern women, please stick to everything that comes from modern women and don't complain. You can't have a modern woman with a traditional mindset. You can't have it all, to be honest. Most of them, I don't pity these men. They're the cause of their predicament. They always see the red flag. We ignore it, all because of looks, all because of showing off, all because of bragging on who has the hottest girl, on who has the most trendy girl. Yes, that's what they do. Know what you want and go for it, and don't complain afterwards. I hope you're able to learn also from this video as I have. See you on the next one. Be at peace with yourself. Please support me by watching, liking, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.